A year after his election to succeed Jakaya Kikwete, the late President John Magufuli made his first state visit to Kenya, ostensibly to end his perceived hostility to President Uhuru Kenyatta's Jubilee administration that actively supported Chadema flag-bearer Edward Lowassa in the October 2015 presidential race in Tanzania. The elaborate state reception, complete with a 21-gun salute, seen as the perfect way to mend fences.
Tumekuwa tunazungumza sana na Rais Uhuru mara nyingi kwenye simu. Tunapigiana simu kwa mambo mengi. Lakini kwa sababu simu huwa hazionekani hadharani, watu wengine hawajui. Sasa basi mjue leo kwamba huwa tunazungumza sana na Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta. Na kwamba sisi ni marafiki, ni ndugu.
But months later, Magufuli's administration rubbed Kenyans the wrong way when 6,400-day-old chicks were burnt for fear of bird flu spread. Days later, the now fallen president justified the confiscation and auction of 1,300 herds of cattle from Kajiado County herders and another 6,600 from Uganda for alleged trespass. Magufuli was subsequently accused of hostile neighborliness.
Na hili lazima niwaeleze ukweli ndugu zangu. Tanzania tuna eneo kubwa, lakini haliwezi likawa eneo la kuchungia mifugo ya kutoka nje.
It's going to be very, very difficult to actually tell a herder, that you cannot cross to the neighboring country, to look for pasture. Whether it's a herder from Tanzania or a herder from Kenya.
It took an informal breakout on the sidelines of an East African Community Summit for Kenya and Tanzania to iron out differences. Then came President Kenyatta's visit of Magufuli's rural home in Chato village, Geita province. It was seen as turning a new page in Kenya's edgy diplomatic ties with Tanzania. The visit came against an ugly backdrop of complaints of official harassment from traders of both sides of the border.
Tunataka tujenge nidhamu. Watu wetu wafanye biashara free, pasiwepo na matatizo yoyote.
The icing on the Chato meeting was a gift of 4 peacocks for Kenyatta from Magufuli, delivered at State House, Nairobi. In July 2019, Kenya returned to Tanzania 35 kilos of gold worth over 100 million shillings and 15 million shillings in cash that was seized at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in February 2018.
Na mimi ndugu yangu nasema tuendelee kushirikiana namna hiyo. Kenya na Tanzania vile tulisema hatuna mpaka. Sisi ni kitu kimoja.
But the peacock diplomacy would soon run into a new set of challenges over the two countries' handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Kenyan government shut its borders with Tanzania to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Magufuli responded by blocking trucks from Kenya, resulting in weeks of agony for traders and losses running into millions of shillings. Normalcy returned only when the two presidents agreed to end the stalemate.
Kwa Watanzania wengi, Kenya ni nyumbani. Na vivyo hivyo kwa Wakenya hapa Tanzania ni nyumbani. Na wengine wana nyumba kubwa Kenya, lakini nyumba ndogo ipo Tanzania. Na kinyume chake ni vivyo hivyo.
However, weeks later, Magufuli's administration banned flights from Kenya after Tanzania was listed among countries whose citizens would have to be quarantined for at least 14 days. The August 2020 suspension was lifted after Kenya added Tanzania in the list of COVID-19 safe countries. Magufuli rarely traveled out of Tanzania for heads of state meetings, opting to be represented by his country's envoys in the host nations. Last month, he skipped a virtual 21st Ordinary East African Community Summit chaired by President Uhuru Kenyatta. That was the last regional meeting before he went off radar, sparking speculation on his health status, culminating in his death, formally announced last night. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV.